Alright, don't mind the politics in the background. But in fact, I should put in my headphones. This is only a short one. A very short one. Good luck telling people that, though. Alright, let's go. Oh, she's behind with the sun.
A hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Oh, I think I get it. Claude.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry.
I think you're wrong.
What do you think, Professor? Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Professor. Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
To figure out our foe's intentions, we need information. Lots of it. Oh, for now, try going around the monastery and looking for suspicious locations. You should also try chatting folks up to see if they know anything. Once we've got things narrowed down, let's meet up and compare notes. Can I ask you a favor?
who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced. Indeed. For now, let's do all we can to find and It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this
That's
world.
because the church is evil.
I don't understand. What would they have against the church?
A lot.
Hey!
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Saros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions, who emerged victorious. The church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Saros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the
The
kingdom.
church just has too much rule.
In the 400 years since, the church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear. I have something to ask of you.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Hello! I'm in charge of managing all records for the Golden Deer House. Oh, but I don't have any information of note right now. Go ahead and continue your investigation and put a little extra effort into it.
You of all
please.
people telling me that. You're funny.
Professor, fighting to stop a murdering is my specialness. No, my specialty. I will show my best work.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
He's probably a spy.
Hey, Professor. Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Exactly.
Let's see. All this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the
I'm
monastery.
pretty sure he's the
right
one
now.
who's gonna basically lead the charge against the church.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
What the?
Let's see.
Hey there.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night. They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Vodland. We cannot allow her to come to any harm.
Are we really just taking Claude's word for it? If so, I doubt anything will come of this. It is all probably just some sort of distasteful joke. I find it highly unlikely that anyone would be foolish enough to barge in here and cause a
I
disturbance.
think you need to stop fighting with Claude.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me
I wonder
again.
why.
I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yeah, I think that's totally it.
Okay?
Alright, there we go. Oh, that was good. Oh, that's a big one. Nice. I think we're going to do that fishing. Next, let's over to the garden.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrick Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all...
Alright, let's continue for a bit. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Okay?
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them.
That's interesting.
I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garrick Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
They die, duh.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us.
She's already doing that, by the way. She's within me.
Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
That's,
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares. Wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Alright. There's pretty much only one person left to talk to on this level. And we all know who it is.
Oh.
But before then, breaking into people's rooms. One by one, you will reveal your secrets to me.
Hi. Right now is, well, right now is okay, I guess. If you, want to chat. A little. Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Alright, that should pretty much be everybody. Still gonna hit up room, see if we can find anything hidden in there. Alright, makes sense.
Hey there.
Hello there.
I see. We still don't have...
Got his tortoise all bubbling here.
So, yeah.
Before doing the tournament, I think that's the last thing I'm gonna hit up.
Professor.
Right. Speaking of, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered?
Yes, I can actually.
I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
But frankly, I feel like it's a good thing.
Awfully calm, aren't you? I wonder what it takes to rile you up.
Professor.
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star.
That sounds like Izzy.
But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodla. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about
That literally sounds like Izzy from
That reminds me.
Digimon.
People seem to think that all the Knights of Saros are equal. But that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
What?
Hey, you.
Hey!
Let's see. The monastery's so big. How can we narrow down the list of possible targets? The only places I can think of are the vault and the library, and I guess that's it.
Well, about 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Geralt went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
Almost like he's a ghost, huh?
May I say, you're kidding. I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
Hello there.
I don't think...
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
I would not be surprised if that was the actual place to hit.
May I say?
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable.
Yeah, that's exactly where we're going.
We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up. Have you visited in general? Well, we have a lot.
Well, he does not like selling ghosts, does he?
That reminds me.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
I have an idea who that one belongs to.
Lord Lonato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
did I hurt you? Sorry, did I hurt you?
Alright, that should be fine.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Level 5, this one's gonna be a lot harder. A lot harder, actually. That's 2% chance of critical scary. By the way.
I put in some work.
That 5% chance of crit is scary, but also her hit rate is not scary too. She misses once, you lose. Thank God.
Hilda! Hilda!
Good job, Hilda.
I'm glad I asked you.
Enthusiastic about training. Oh. Is he really? Wait, no, the night hall. That's different. I mean, the training grounds.
Let's see.
Hey there. Hey there. Professor? Oh, hey, do you know him? He only writes... Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Have you? In but well, we have a... not mine.
Interesting.
You there!
Let's see.
Well, in that case...
Let's see. I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
Uh-huh.
I hope you're not just saying
I am
that.
just saying that because I don't trust her in the slightest. I personally think she's evil. Battleguard's room? No. Hilda, Hilda. Alright. I don't know what the stairs to this is. Oh, right over here. Okay, I never saw those ones. Right, to the second floor. Wait. Never mind.
Okay?
No.
Are we really just taking if I find it...
Oh.
Are we really... If so, I find it...
How kind of you. I will have to repay you sometime.
Okay?
That should be everything for now. That's a good amount of experience I just got.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
Maybe you should stop doubting a child. I'll get the information first.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them. I'm not sure why you'd imagine...
I already know who that belongs to. I was just in her room.
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down. Oh, come on, I'm only kidding. Oh, this is mine. Thanks, I'm glad to have it back.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my
No, I
safety?
actually hope the assassination works.
I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
Eventually go back to vlog.
Seems like donations to the monastery aren't actually kept here. That means the enemy isn't likely to be interested in money. We should turn our attention elsewhere. And again, I guess some of the plants in the greenhouse could sell for a lot. But that can't really be it, can it?
It's not.
Thanks. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks. This is really nice. Hmm? Wow. Yeah. I see. Hmm? I see. Don't throw away anything that's still usable, okay? I'll take whatever you don't need. I see.
Nice.
Captain Gerald made this necklace for me a long time ago. It's a reminder of where I came from. Hot, hot, hot! Thanks for the tea. Invite me by again sometime.
Right, that should be enough now. One o'clock and then we'll see if we can find something.
I see. Thanks. That was a big help. Something the church values above all else. And on the day of the rite, it'll be open to the public, making it easier than ever to get inside. That's gotta be it, right? Bullseye. We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet. But our best bet is that their target will be the Holy Mausoleum. A lost item?
Haven't I already done that?
Oh, Professor, are you training too? I was just about to finish up, but if you want to join in, I can stick around a while longer. Oh no, it's fine. Just do your thing. Don't mind me. Come on, don't be shy. Phew. I'm beat, but we're finally done. I was already training when you got here, and I finished right alongside you. Guess I outlasted you, huh? Speak for yourself. I'm always looking to improve. By the way, Professor, something I wanted to ask. Are you really Captain Gerald's kid? That's a pretty detached tone to take about your own family. What's your opinion of him, then? You must look up to him, at least. It doesn't sound like you really appreciate him. You didn't even know until you came here that he used to lead the Knights of Saros, did you? If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be half the person you are now. You probably never even thought about how lucky you are. Oh, okay, this really bothers me. Listen up. I don't care if you're the teacher and I'm the student. I'm going to outshine.
Good luck with that.
I know you were some famous mercenary before you came here, but let me tell you something. I'm going to be better than you ever were. In fact, I'll surpass you in no time at all. So don't blink. You might miss it.
Well then. Nice. Alright, so we were supposed to head to... No, not my place, not the greenhouse. Greenhouse is close enough to where I'm trying to go anyway, so...
Maybe. Okay.
Hey, Professor, as for me, I blame... Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
Oh, it's just looking to see. Oh, she likes sweet and cute things. So probably hers the other one. That gift, I mean. So is that all of my people that I can actually see? Darn, so it's someone from another class then. Alright, let's go give that gift to, what's her face? Either Marianne or the other one. Whoever I find first. Marianne! We're not in the opposite classroom at all. It's Edelgard. Actually, isn't that other girl in... Isn't this Sephia also in here? Like, I felt like they were both together. Oh. Alright. Whose motivation is lower? I can't tell their motivation right now, can I? Is it motivation? Are they both fully motivated right now? If that's the case, I'm not giving it to any of you. Alright. Now what should I do?
Is it true? I'm so... I'm sorry, but... Are you sure? Thank you, I love it. Is it true you... I'm... Yeah.
So, yeah.
Who likes telling jokes? Definitely not her.
You spend too much...
So Lonesome Bull. Not particularly care about those. Well, I do like those, but I don't want a bowman myself.
Hello.
Yep. Oh, makes sense. Gerald. Alright. So, I know where I'm going now.
Have you in Jeppa? Well, we have a lot. Oh, this is my.
The hand-drawn map is definitely yummy.
Professor. Well. Professor.
Seems that then again. Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
Like your motivation could increase any more. Jeez. Alright. One activity I can do. I think I'm gonna go eat with someone actually. It's been a while since I've done that. Oh, you can cook with people too. Alright.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too? This is delicious! My absolute
I don't know the same
favorite!
face in Raphael. And they're motivated now. Really good and very close. Do I have any more lost items?
What's the matter? Even so, the goddess is right. They said not to.
Ah, I can't do anything else. Alright. Lots of very motivated Leone. Cloud's really good, Golov. Look at Cloud. Nice one.
That was easy, thanks. I could get used to this.
One more for both.
That was easy. That was easy.
Thank you.
I learned a lot.
You did really well, Cloud. Alright, so I'm definitely doing Lynn Hilda. I'm gonna save Raphael for a little later. Ooh, Lysethia for sure. Sure. Hilda. Lances and axes. I'm gonna focus on her lances for now. I haven't been.
I'm glad I put in some effort.
I haven't been focusing on the
Yeah!
Lance.
Yeah!
You just really missed it.
I think I got the hang.
There you go.
Oh yeah! Getting the hang of it.
That's the main reason I focused on that. Sephia for sure, because she only has sorcery, and that's this.
Easy.
And then what's Leona's? Mainly spears. I don't know what else she's interested in. What else are you interested in? Lance and bow. I haven't actually taught you anything to deal with the bow, so in fact I haven't had you using bows.
No problem. Nothing to get excited about.
So I'm actually get you
I'm getting it.
more prepared for bow work, and that should be everyone I can instruct. Root task. You two have been raising your writing skills. I want someone to raise their flying skills. I'll put you two on it. And we can begin.
I would like to ask you something. Ah, so that's how it is.
And that motivated him. Nice. Nice! Professor leveling up. That means more activity points for exploring.
Professor.
Oh, I was just putting everything. Darn it. I put everything into... Girl, you could have done this earlier.
Oh, Professor, are you here to train? You should join me. Training is more important than worrying about me. Legs, back, chest, arms, abs. Gotta work them all, right? I just finished training, and I feel great.
Muscle ball monkey.
Check me out. Are my muscles bulging?
They always are.
Another day of training and my muscles are ready to burst. Bulging muscles means strength. I have to be strong if I want to be a proper knight. And I have to eat if I want to keep training. Time to feast. Ah, way to hit me where it hurts, Professor. I know I'll be in trouble if I don't train my brain,
Good
too.
to know.
Anyone who can't get tactics can't be a proper knight. It's just...
He wants to be the big heavy knight, right?
That kind of stuff. And training my brain instead of my body makes me
He wants to be the heavy knight. But I like him brawling.
What if I start training twice as hard? Then I should only have to study half as much, right?
Exactly.
You really think so? I can't let that happen. I guess I have no choice. I'll prove I can do it. Wish me luck, Professor.
Yep, for your study's sake, alright.
There's someone who's slightly off.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
There we go. More professor level up. Good.
With you on my side, we're solid.
I'll do what I can.
Can't argue with results, can you?
Nice.
Yeah, I've got this down.
Monster Blast.
Now I see the heart of it.
Okay. What happened here?
Honestly, what do they all take me for? I'm fine. Perfectly and completely fine. It's hardly different from daytime. I'm not scared. Ghost! Hang on. Professor? Is that you? Oh, well, good evening.
You need help.
Oh, I left something in the dining hall, so I'm on my way to fetch it. But you don't need to come with me or anything like that. I'm fine on my own. Really. You weren't? Oh, apologies for making an assumption. The truth is, everyone I come across asks if I'd like some company. They all seem to think I'll be scared wandering alone at night. So rude and presumptuous, you know? I'm perfectly capable of being on my own. Hey, Professor, wait! Well, I thought it might be nice to walk and talk together to the dining hall. Shall we? To be abundantly clear, this has nothing to do with my non-existent fear of ghosts.
Sure.
Oh, you must be bored. Fantastic, then. Do you mind, filling the void with some chatter? Some find silence to be a bit unsettling after all. Okay, I confess, I am scared of ghosts. The monastery is unnerving to me at night. So, can we talk about something, please? Anything. I've noticed for quite some time now, you treat all your students equally.
That's not true at all.
You've never treated me differently simply because I'm younger than the others, and I've always appreciated that. Isn't it rather obvious? I'm roughly 2 to 3 years younger than the rest of the class. Have you just not been paying close enough attention to those you teach? That's poor form for a professor. Oh, there! I found what I was looking for. Well, I'd better be on my way now. Good night!
There's no use exploring for the rest of the month, that's for sure. I don't know if a seminar would be good for them. Maybe. Instead of battling. Anyway, I'll be right back. I need food. Where is it? Well, I guess I could keep going because I'm home alone. Nice. I definitely think I want to go seminar this turn. I'll try for a battle on the 20th. Hopefully they allow me to. Let me find out. Cleanup battle. Yeah, I'll definitely do the battle on the 20th. So we'll go to the seminar now. Authority. Sheriff. I did him last time. I did him the first time. Also hit a lot of people. I know only hit 3. Shamir is a really good. Actually, she's phenomenal. I'm definitely doing her. Nice.
The glory of progress. Now I see the heart of it. I think I've got the hang of it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah! Get in the hang. I will master this.
Nice. And that should mean instruct manually. Always instruct manually. Alright. Claude's definitely not doing it this time, so Lorenz, Raphael, Raffezia for sure. And Ignatz. Lance and Reason.
I've come to... That was adequate. That was adequate.
That was very disappointing. Raphael. Action Brolin.
Looks like I got it right.
You really think I'm that great?
And you get an additional act because of that. So actually,
That was pretty good. Better than before.
No brawling. That's the last one.
That was pretty good, huh?
Almost thought I heard an alarm going off, so I just dipped real quick. Apparently there's nothing. Fezia for sure. I don't have to worry because she's only interested in sorcery.
It was quite.
I'd like a perfect. God damn it, Fezia.
I've got it.
Alright, so the last one's gonna be Ignatz. He hasn't done anything in a while. He hasn't done anything in a while, so yeah, definitely him. Line of sight. And only has 2. There you go. That's it for you. And that's everyone I can instruct right now. Group task, I'm gonna leave it to Skywatch still. Maybe I'm not sure.
Professor.
I am actually I'm actually fine with that.
You can't argue with results, can you?
It's starting to make sense.
Guess I'm still growing.
Alright, this is the one I definitely plan on battling in, so there's not a question here. One quick save. Alright, now There's no reason for certifications. Everyone's still level or below. And I'm not going to certify anyone until they max out the stat before. Max out the one before. That's what I'm going to be doing now. So, I'm going to do 2 battles. Because I can. I'm going to do this battle and then I'm going to do the next battle. Just because I can probably end up doing more than one. It'll end up being much better for me. Double experience. How strong is she anyway? She's a monk? How's the map looking? Where are the enemies? Okay, they're down here. Okay. Where's the other bowman? Those guys are all axe wielders. We'll have you more up in front. Where am I? Yeah, I'm talking where I'm at. Actually, no. Change that. Move us up over here. And I'll put you back up here. Alright. I need to check out everybody's inventory. You have a sword, you have a sword. You can fight with a sword. You... Yeah, no. You have a sword, you can fight with your sword. Marketplace. What was the broken one? What was the broken Ireland?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
In that case, I'm also going to have you buy. I'm gonna have you buy a steel lance.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Lawrence. I'm also gonna have you pick up a steel lance.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Alright, and you should be good. Get an iron sword for yourself. You never know when you might actually need it. Ignots, you're good. More than good, actually. Bethesda's definitely good. So, yeah. Where is this?
Is that the one?
And you... I'm gonna actually have Bethesda get some too. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just give it the fire ones.
Is that the one?
Alright, so that's about it.
Come back soon.
I'm gonna save that because I'm sticking with my decisions. One thing I'm not sticking with is, yeah. I think we're definitely good.
Ready anytime.
Ready and willing.
That's my cue.
Alright, no point.
I stand ready.
Stay focused.
Leave it to me. Let's get to it.
And you're dead. Thank you for dying, sir.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Let's go here.
Who, me? Who, me?
Go with your
I
chance
got
with
this.
those. Nice close counter, boys.
Never underestimate an outsider. I'm not done yet.
I know you aren't.
You fought well.
This guy's gonna come and die now, too. Jeez.
That is that.
Goodbye.
Naturally. I am still far from my best.
I'm really sorry.
Here we go. Come get some. anyone who comes to attack him dies, so that's the main issue I have right now. He's just too strong. Just Thoron? Okay. You two are too strong. You two are too strong. I need to put you guys on the back for a little bit.
It was a good
You're a little
try.
too strong right now.
Don't expect much more than that. Oh yeah, getting the hang of it.
Like I said, he's just too strong.
No hesitation.
He's literally just too strong. I am literally just too strong.
Battle, a chance to grow. Such power dwells within.
Oh boy, here we go.
Predictable.
Class mastery isn't anywhere there yet. We're level 6. She's level 7 now. He's level 9. She's still level 6. In her case, I'll just have to use physics on Hilda.
Thanks.
Class mastery goes up. This for you. Javelin. Getting really close. Yep. Hilda! I like Hilda. This guy's a big one. As for this mage over here, barely any damage to her. That's the fight. And no damage for Leon.
I'd call that a win.
You are dead.
Sorry, but victory is mine. I'm not done yet.
I know you aren't. You actually can't kill for once. Sweet. Alright. Steel gauntlets would kill him. Alright, let's go for it. I've mainly been using my iron gauntlets, so I'm not really too worried about that.
Should have trained better.
You're really that slow, buddy?
Don't hold this against me, okay? Never underestimate an outsider.
So you gotta waste your
Look at you!
Gosh, beautiful. There we go.
A trivial victory. Now I see the heart of it.
You haven't done any fighting, you've done some fighting. I mean, both of you have actually done fighting, but you're lower level, so. There we go.
That takes care of that. I'm aiming high.
It was only if turn 4 was on? Of course. Alright, so it's time. Are you ready for the bigger one?
Thank you.
I'm not shocked about the most deployed at all. Most people are gonna go for the girl because they need help, as far as I'm concerned. Claude is the best.
Thank you.
More people need. I mean, Dimitri's obviously gonna be the bottom tier, but Claude, man, everyone needs to get on that Claude train. Alright, so everyone's good. Everyone's fully. Yeah, everyone's good. Someone had a broken item I needed to deal with. I believe it was Ignatz who had a broken. But I got rid of it already? Apparently I did. Alright, so we're good then. So that means everyone's pretty much good. What happened to his steel gauntlets? Oh, he's like, oh, it's what? Oh, I missed the equipment. Alright, never mind. I was just looking at the wrong spot. Ignatz.
Is that the one?
Yes, please, get rid of that.
Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
That's what we got.
Well, is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
No
Is
thanks.
that the one?
It can go.
Thanks a bunch.
Alright, so we've done what we can.
Come back, sip.
You two are way too high levels. We need to get you on the front line, you on the front line. Well, not really on the front line, but you know. And we need to get you doing more. Professor is also pretty good. Map-wise, it's this map again. Bunch of swords this time. And a mage. Bunch of other people. Okay. So since we're dealing with swords coming from up here, who's this? You can come up this way. Where's the other lance guy? He was, there he is. You can go here. Behind you, you can put a bow. Well, technically it's already there, but it's not there. And magic. You can go up here. You fortunately behind the light comes up there. As for the rest of us, yeah, we're going forward this way. After this one, I'm probably gonna stop.
Let's get to it.
I stand ready.
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me. Who, me?
Stay focused.
Ready and willing. I got this.
That's my cue.
Who, me?
No chance to even do damage. Really? That's beautiful. No chance to even do damage. Good job. What? You literally can't damage. Wow.
I'll try even harder next time.
So slow.
You're outclassed. I am still far from my best.
Goodbye.
I call that a win.
Alright, here.
down.
Of course it did.
Is this power really mine?
Oh yeah.
You're making me work.
Critical.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
You did more than hurt him, Hilda. You murdered that man in cold blood.
Oh dear. Maybe I was too lazy.
I knew you had it in you.
As expected.
Not for him. Considering everything. No damage, and you're passing it in my team. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
I think I get it now.
You also came forward, bro. Dude, you don't understand. You don't understand the chat. Hey, come on. Right? Who was the one that's not allowed to watch here? But everyone's pretty much on the same level now. We're all doing well now. Taking him, softening him up. Softening up for our Lance boy here. Does the Iron Lance kill? Yes, yes it does. Finish him off.
Naturally.
Naturally. Come on.
Was that helpful?
Very. Hilda! Hilda! Hilda!
You lost to me?
Ew. Busted hot rocks. Show me your next class, you can go. That's a lot of units trying to attack you, boy. I wasn't sure I'm even confident enough in that. But I'm crazy enough to do it, so.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Might avert some attention. damage. Last dash by 1. 3 damage. Nice dodge. Times 2? Oh, good dodge. That was actually really scary, bro. I'm actually having to come out and just straight up kill him. But that was a good amount of damage to this one too.
Hey, thanks.
As for everybody here, I can't really do much. I want to focus on getting as many of them wiped out as possible. Starting with the most dangerous obviously. Goodbye. You're definitely the most
Plenty more where that came from. Huh.
Next. Finish him off.
You fought well.
Next. Hilda.
Don't expect much more than that.
I'm guessing you are going to be an issue because you can attack like everybody. 9 times 2 on her. That's what she's gonna do. You can already attack. And then I don't particularly want the rest of them to attack range, so. Here he comes. Almost far out too. Get that from that health. Good job. They're all essentially level 8 except for him, so yeah.
You can't compete with me.
He's gonna be the one that's actually gonna annoy me the most. He's clearly the weakest of them all.
I thought I gave...
She's really close to leveling up. Oh! I didn't want you to crit, but okay.
I
actually won!
Yeah!
Good form.
I wasn't actually hoping for that. But you went above expectations. Level 9, level 11, level 10, level 8. I'm not gonna have her attack, that's risky. So yeah, Hilda. Finish this guy off.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Good job, Hilda. Here we have the final guy. Oh yeah, you have a hand axe. What looks like spring most of the last Oh, okay. That's risky, but I can cover for it if it screws up, so don't miss. Nice. There we go.
I won.
Yep. Your level up was very disappointing, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Turn 5. Not shocked. I was giving him a lot. Claude? Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could. Thanks. It's so relaxing. Right.
Darn.
Right.
Alright, there we go.
Right.
Darn.
You think? Blast. I'm afraid I've stayed too long.
Darn. I screwed that one up. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, oh look, Claude can take it. I'm like, no thanks. There's literally no reason. 66%. Yeah, I'm not doing any of these. Thief is an intermediate skill. Okay, so armored knight, obviously, not gonna be a thing I'm aiming to do. Cavalier. Archer. Alright. Soon. Alright, so we're getting to the good classes now. Obviously, I'm not doing it until we master the other class, so. I need to make some money. Who got the bullion? I believe it was Marianne. Anyway, I need to start getting ready to get out of the house, so I'm gonna have to call it here. Alright. Just having fun with this game though. Basically at the end of chapter 4 now. Let's use whatever support we can. Good amount of them too.
Lysithea, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss
He's
with
about to make his move on Lysithea. Oh boy.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Nice.
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance, to have a constructive and candid exchange of opinion.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
I like you, Lysithea.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of the Alliance, and I would appreciate it if you left me.
I like Lysithea.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you.
I like Lysithea.
But if there is any
I really like Lysithea.
to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of the Alliance is my responsibility.
Pretty sure that's Cloud's responsibility.
Future, he says. As though I have a future.
Whoa! That's a dark turn. Explain. Let's get all of his out of the way because he's the most annoying out of everybody.
Ah, Lawrence. At it again.
Hello, Hilda. Are you training too? If that's the case, I may have to revise my opinion of you. Increased strength and skill would serve as perfect complements to your beauty and esteemed lineage.
I like Hilda too, by the way.
No, I just left something here. I don't share your tireless work.
I like a lot of people in the Golden Deer
You're
now.
quite something. I don't think I've ever seen you take a break.
When the fate of all the Alliance rests on your shoulders, the rigors of training seem paltry by comparison. Besides, when
He really wants Claude's spot, which is kind of upsetting me right now.
possesses a diligent work ethic, it is sure to inspire them.
I see, but I was wondering... Never mind, you're clearly busy.
Oh, is there something you require? What do you need? There is nothing I can...
Bro, you ain't Claude.
But the trouble is, I'm no good
Oh
at
god, she's doing her thing.
a fragile young lady, not a fearsome
Just
warrior.
apply.
I didn't even want to join the academy, honestly. My brother made me.
Of course. For a delicate flower...
Bro, she's pulling. Oh my god.
Terrible hardship.
It does. It truly does. So I was wondering if, in the next training session, you do my fighting for me?
No. Not yet. Coming in soon.
I mean, I can put on a tough, I'm actually fighting kind of air, but that's not quite enough on its own.
Liar.
Please, leave all of the difficulty to me. I shall
No.
permit
She
no
does
harm to
walk.
befall you.
She does walk you.
Ah, I'm so happy. In that case, I'll focus on giving a convincingly soldierly performance. You know, Lawrence, you're a good guy. Not that I'd have expected.
She literally
anything
just
less
walked
from
this
a
guy
young
so good.
With each of your foes that I vanquish, I shall only become ever stronger. Yes, leave it all to me.
What a guy. And all I had to do was ask.
Sheesh.
Maybe I'll have a snack.
She just basically worked the hell out of him. I really do like a lot of these characters. I really do. Like, I'm not even complaining at this point. I like a lot of them. I like Hilda a lot. Leonie, alright.
Hey, Lawrence, got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons. Just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these...
He's a noble girl, he ain't doing that.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
Probably never has.
But that is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage,
full of himself.
That would be another matter.
In that case, appraise while you polish. You're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk.
This guy
I have no
is so
time
full
for
of
trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get.
I like Leonie. I like Leonie. Finally done with all of his. Raphael, you're somewhat annoying as well, but...
Right. Then this goes here.
Hello, Raphael. What exactly are you doing with that piece of wood?
Hey, Hilda. I'm just doing this.
With your bare hands. Impressive that just the outer ring is left. It makes quite a nice circle.
Yeah. I just gotta polish it up and paint it. Then the base of the necklace will be
wow.
ready.
Sorry, did you say necklace?
How's it look? I bet it's the right size, too. And this tree bark smells amazing. Now I just need to carve these boar tusks to hang from it.
Boar tusks?
I almost forgot.
Okay, he's very interesting.
And I could even add some color to them.
And wolf claws?
Jesus in shock.
Is something wrong, Hilda?
That necklace. It has a certain, rustic charm?
You're right. It really does. Want me to make you one while I'm at it?
No thanks.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to trouble you. Besides, I think it would look better on you than on me.
It would definitely look good on me. But this one's actually a birthday present for my little sis.
For your sister? I mean, don't you think she might like something more feminine? Something cute?
Something cute? What's wrong with something tough and rugged? This necklace is gonna have tusks and claws and stuff.
But girls don't usually go for tusks and claws.
That's
and
not
stuff.
necessarily true, though.
Flowers or gems or... Here, I can talk you through it. If you're making a necklace for your sister, you might try putting a pretty little flower in a small crystal bottle and sealing it with resin.
If you say so. But where would I find a flower that was pretty enough?
Oh, honestly, I don't know much about flowers. But, now that I think about it... I remember hearing about a splendid flower that only blooms near Fogland's throat.
Fogland's throat? That's on the eastern edge of the Alliance. I'd have to leave now if I'm going to make it back in time.
Yeah, that does seem like a bit of a stretch. Okay, let me think. Where'd he go? Well, no matter.
That was rather interesting. Ignatz is next. He's a lot.
Good morning, Lysithia. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush. There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examined myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithia. You're always so perfectly put together. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know, no matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right
Yes,
now?
he is.
You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should...
But that's exactly what you're doing.
Before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of the baby, so maybe that's asking too much. Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Lysithia, wait. Hey!
Out of my way! You're such a child, I swear.
This is gonna be a very interesting.
That was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
That's gonna be a very interesting support conversation going on. Hilda's always the best.
Hey, Ignatz. Sorry to keep you waiting. Ready to start cleaning?
No, that's all right. Actually, I'm just finishing up.
Oh, it's true. Look how
She's literally using everybody.
You've done such a marvelous job. I'm glad I didn't get in your way.
Thank you very much. So, anyway, you can go now. You were talking to your friend, right? I just have some things to put away. It's okay. I can manage without you.
Oh, Ignatz, I thought I saw someone earlier. That was you, wasn't it? You know, I'd have been willing to help. You could have just said, hey, let's go and clean.
It's all right. You were having a conversation. I didn't want to sneak up like I was eavesdropping, and really, I didn't need help.
Oh, Ignatz, you darling.
She is. Oh my god.
Thank you so very much.
Glad to be of service. I'll start putting all this away.
Not so fast.
Well, what's the matter?
Aren't you overdoing it? Don't you think you might be taking on too much?
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I
unexpected.
didn't expect to hear that from you.
Let me give you some advice. It's true that I like to delegate as many tasks as I possibly can, but when someone helps me, I make sure to lavish them with praise as a reward for their hard work. So, then we come out even. On the other hand, look what almost happened just now. You did all that work for me, and I almost missed it. Now, where would that leave you? With no praise, no thanks. You'd be losing out.
Personally, I'd prefer to lose out, rather than inconvenience someone else.
Weirds are nice.
For instance, I'd have felt terrible for intruding on your important conversation earlier. Consider the negligible loss to me versus the major inconvenience to you. Personal loss is always going to be the better choice. Right?
Nope.
Huh. Well, if that's how you feel, then I'm not sure how to convince you otherwise.
That's interesting. There's a lot of support I have to go through.
Oh, Professor, here's the map you... Well, as always next time, I suppose.
Hey, Ignatz, didn't you have something to talk to the professor about?
Oh no, nothing urgent. You didn't cut short your conversation because of me, did you?
Come on, do I seem like the type to do that? No, I just had a couple of questions about the bows. We're done now, so I thought I'd come and tell you.
The bows? Is something wrong with them?
Lots of them have come in for repairs lately, so I switched out some of the strings for stronger ones. They've been breaking less, but now they're harder to draw.
Ah, I see. I suppose people would prefer if you went back to the lighter bow
Well
strings.
then, pew pew indeed.
Maybe. If the only issue was the draw weight, I'd just tell people to get stronger arms. But the real problem is that you can't shoot as fast. The arrows also fly too far now.
I can see how slower shooting is a drawback, but the arrows flying farther, that actually sounds like a good thing.
Sure, on open plains, but up close you lose accuracy. That's why I thought it might be good to use different bowstrings for different scenarios. I wanted the professor's opinion about that.
Oh, good point. You know a lot about
so you
bows,
guys are gonna
don't you?
bond over bows, aren't you?
Yes, I do. I grew up in a hunting village, so I've been around them my whole life. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily better than anyone, but at least I know
It's
what
funny
I'm
how you literally just gave up bows not that long
doing.
ago.
You're really good at?
Me? Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure you'll find your thing someday.
I hope so.
He needs a confidence boost. Oh boy. Who do you all have with? Oh, my two favorites together? Let's see how this goes. Yep. It is bonding to. Oh no, I messed up.
Whoa, Lysithia? You're really pale.
Bonding of the bowl cuts. That is a way to look at it.
I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my
She's
quarters to rest.
pregnant. I mean, joking.
Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
What? What? No.
Her and
I'm
her.
not some sort of infant.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on.
She's too worried about looking like a child.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leonie. I hope I wasn't too heavy.
Yes?
Was I?
Not yet.
No, not at all. Actually,
Only
made for a
soon.
fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude.
She's a little too straightforward.
Are you always thinking about training?
I can't climb on your back.
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training. So it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results.
That is also somewhat true, but
I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one.
that is what she said.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it
But
is
she
you
can't
set out to
multitask,
do.
well, if that's the case,
Then you
though.
switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things.
But then she's also bad at multitasking if that's the case, so I don't know.
Hey, you're really bright, Lysithia. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but
Bad Lysithia.
I probably could have handled that better.
Bad Lysithia. Okay, so only you two are left.
Why do I have to clean the library?
Lazy versus always sleepy. Well, always tired looking.
It looks like you're not busy. I was quite busy sampling pastries, I'll have
That's
you know.
not being busy, that's being greedy.
Who wants to sort books anyway? They're so bulky and heavy. It takes forever to lug them around. Right, Marianne? You agree with me, right?
I don't think she would.
I don't mind it. Oh, you like cleaning then? I will say you look like someone who'd be good at
Her
it.
pigtails are strong.
Well... In that case, it's all yours. I
Oh
only
my
slow you
god.
down
This
if I'm
girl
being
just works
honest.
everybody into doing all the work for her. I like her.
As I always say, if you want something something done right, let someone else do it themselves.
I like her.
Right. I'm off to run some errands. I'll leave all this in your capable hands.
I really do like Hilda. But she's awful sometimes.
Hey, Marianne, are you? Whoa, what happened? This place looks even worse than before. I didn't realize that was possible.
I'm sorry, Hilda. I just didn't know the best way to organize the books while sorting.
Oh, well, no way around it, I suppose. I'll show you how
Yes,
it's done.
making the lazy girl work.
First, you have to decide where you'll put each topic. Then, all of the books that don't match that topic, remove them from the section. When you remove them, you need a temporary place to put them. Let's put books on magic here. Books on swordsmanship here. Once you've done
She's
that,
good at delegating
you
tasks
just
though,
put
so
the
there's
books
also
back
that.
in their sections, like so.
Wow, Hilda, that was
She's
incredible.
good at delegating tasks, but she's also lazy as hell, so.
Yeah, what kind praise. Looks like in the end, I'm doing this whole thing on my own.
Yep.
Sorry. The least I can do is help you put them back on the shelf.
Made the lazy girl work. I'm pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Alright. I'm gonna save now, because that was the only thing I was trying to do, because I need to eat and bathe and start getting ready to get out of here so I can meet up with you very soon. Let's see. Before I go though, I need to check. No, skills. Class. I'm trying to basically find out where can I see the class. Can I see the class experience? I see his level and amount of experience he has, but I don't know if I can see the class experience itself. Oh, he has a crest. Oh, that's all I can see who all have crests. Oh, he also. Of course, that's why he's so stuck up, because she has 2 crests. Okay. Oh, well then. How are they breaking your lazy immersion? They updated the loading screen for GTA? That's not bad. Oh, they also have close allies in the corner. Interesting. And I have Dorothea right now. Let's see. Let's see. I really don't know how I can analyze their actual. Like I checked. Go across the skills. I really can't check out how much they need, but that's really all I'm interested in at this point. Alright, so I'm not doing any certifications until they max out this current class they're in. Then I can move on from there. Alright, so save. And I will stream again, probably when I get home. Because I do want to play more of this. Alright, bye-bye.